to get the new amulet.
Sommelier.
What?
Sommelier.
Oui.
Oh.
Mm,
He's actually French, and when you go fight the boss, he goes, "How's this for flavor?" And he throws barrels at you.
Oh, that guy. I remember that guy.
He's
How's this for flavor?
Well, I don't have a Coke Zero today, but
I have one in the fridge after I finish this
I
bubbly.
do have.
It's a traditional Coke Zero.
I have an Alani new.
I do have this. Once I
Alani.
Apple.
once I peel this off.
Bush's apple.
And I don't have a Bapple right now. It's almost time
Damn.
though. A few more months and it'll
Got
be
some
fall
shitty
time.
whiskey. They're on sale right now at my store.
I'm really waiting to see what you've got, dude.
Oh, sorry. I didn't prepare. Oh, and the cap just fell to the ground. I need that.
No.
Don't worry, I've got freaking the toes of an orangutan.
Oh,
All right.
Goated.
I don't know if you guys ever seen these.
Oh, Ramu
got a Ramu.
Strawberry flavor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You poke the little
The
thingy
hell is
in.
that?
Ready?
Oh, the ball. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough. I can't do it with just finger. There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
It spilled everywhere.
Oh,
It
she's
spilled
leaking.
everywhere. Oh my god, it spilled
Mixture.
everywhere.
Chitosi in there?
oh golly, what the heck? Someone put a Mento in my Ramoon.
No.
That's what I have. How fun.
Goated.
How fun, how cool, how flavorful. Made with real sugar.
Nice. Oh, why is my thing
Ramen
jacked up?
actually so goated.
Ah, whatever.
It is Ichigo no Fumi. Strawberry flavor.
flavored.
Okay, quit that.
Did I hear-
Right.
Ryoik Tenkai.
No, Ichigo is Japanese
Yeah,
for
it's
strawberry.
not fucking bleach, all right, buddy.
That's actually Jujutsu Kaisen, buddy.
Bum-
So,
Well,
That's
even
not
worse. I said
Bankai.
Ichigo and you said GJK, bro. What the heck?
First of all, bleached in it first.
Yeah.
Bleach did it first. And then-
Back me
Dark
up on this,
special.
Goose. I know you're a Japanese nerd.
Mangoose is Japanese.
Yeah.
He's a closeted nerd.
Yeah.
I'm not closeted at all. I fucking talk about it all the goddamn time. I was going to get some rum. I'm going to be getting my rum.
He's embarrassed, guys. Just let
Is
This
Guys.
fucking scene talking about Ichigo being in goddamn JJK. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
This guy's
One guy all over Z's face.
Oh, dude.
Okay, so as you all may have guessed, this is mainly, well, not mainly. It's gonna be an RP sesh. Because you guys just left the caves.
Unless we start fighting each other.
Unless you start fighting each other, in which case we can make that. Just let me know where, and I'll get a battle map started.
Roll initiative.
Let's go here. Oh, come on.
Roll to see if Fantasy Bot works for this session.
Yeah, right.
How does he know? How does he know? Golly. It's just so dumb. Well, I'll keep trying every now and then, but I don't know why it's not working. Maybe it just X out completely. Fantasy Plus dot app. Clicking the button, nothing's happening. Very cool. We'll try this. I'll try the
The good old
good old
Link
copy
way.
cross. Yeah. I don't know if it works.
Any sound playing right now?
Let me. I will now. There should be something playing now.
I got nothing. Fuck these guys at Fantasy Plus.
Man, that's actually crazy because I even made 2 slide decks for this episode with a total of 16 tracks and 10 sound effects.
No.
I actually spent like 30 straight minutes doing this.
Send it the good old fashioned way in a zip file. Tell us when to play the sound.
I wish I could. But I don't think I own half these songs. Quick.
Cares.
Damn.
Get kicked, Fantasy Bot.
You guys are rum fans, but Baku is a really good rum.
What'd you say,
Actually-
Bacardi? Nice.
Baku. Bacardi.
Yeah. Did I hear cracking rum?
But why the rum?
Kraken don't hold a candle to Baku.
Ooh.
Sounds fancy coming from a guy probably sitting in his hot tub right now, sipping on a little Rumsky, playing D&D. Jeez.
Wow.
He's a connoisseur,
Badass.
dude. That's coming from the guy sitting shirtless in his blankie, dude.
Hey, Taboo and I know how to fucking chill, man.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, what a wonderful D&D group we got right here.
Oh, that's fine. I will try again in a few minutes. That's a darn shame.
Okay.
It do be like
Well,
that.
In the meantime, the last time our group played, you guys had just left. You guys had just left Iolant's workshop where tools, weapons, and armor were being manufactured for giant kind use. You guys had escaped the caves, found a few slaves on the way, found a few cultists on the way. Most of the cultist guards were perfectly happy with you guys saying you would take over their jobs for a few hours for the day. After the incident at Iolant's workshop, and everyone saw the bell lines go crazy and then get halted like they were cut. Telling everyone about the cave-in explosions. You guys, told everyone, well, you're gonna have to go to Sector 11 because there's nowhere to go that way. So everyone just went about their time, took the day off. We're happy to give you guys their slaves, and you guys continued on to the exit, bringing 2 slaves up with you to be taken as prisoner in the city guard, and another he's still just following you guys around with the rest of the slave group. Well, so yeah, I guess he's with the rest of the slave group at the Sleeping Giant then, being served loads of food by Mary and Galbos. And Violet's probably helping as well. All right. And now, moving from the Sleeping Giant over towards the Sapphire Crown, Avathon, you and Varkos are heading up towards the Sapphire Crown to talk to Boltrison and Zin, hopefully both, at least one, and just telling them about what you guys have been doing, like what you, I guess, have been doing, how your new ward Varkos is involved in that, and requesting for help, requesting that something is done, explaining what's all down there. Galbos had, the last time you guys were up here, Galbos had briefly mentioned it to the crown and wasn't just dismissed, but was given reasons that they couldn't just get involved right now. you're here to hopefully fix that. But first, while you're on your way to the Sapphire Crown, oh, it's not added yet. There we go. While you're on your way to the Sapphire Crown, you see a lot of people along the street. Both sides of the street. It's early morning right now, like 7:30 a.m. Galbos took a lot of the all the slaves and the one, kind of reception intake cultists with him to the Sleeping Giant. You broke off the earliest while the rest of the party and the slaves all went. Both sides of the road are already flourished with people. Shops are starting to open. People are, doing their daily, whether it's groceries or setting up stalls or just seeing people, going to services, whatever it happens to be this day, going to work. And, nothing out of the ordinary. But then maybe about 100 yards away from the palace, you've got about 100 yards away from the palace. You don't notice it right away, but in your peripherals, something just changes. Make a perception check. All right. So, as you're approaching, the group is maybe 50 feet ahead of you as you slow down with Varkos and kind of tell him, this is what we're here for. This is what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to try to get. Right by the group, there is a friendly group of people talking. There's an elf, there's a tiefling, 2 halflings just talking on the side of the road. And all of a sudden, about 100 feet away from them, they're not, there's nothing special about these people, but when you're about 100 feet away from them, they all change into tall, pale, lanky doppelgangers, all just chatting on the side of the road. You can see this with your true sight, but your comrades that are within feet of these people, and obviously everybody else, Varkos included, cannot see this.
Valen's still with them at this point, right? Because he kind of shoots off after.
Yes, Valen's still with the group.
He'll cast message into Valen's head real quick. And Valen, the group of 4 with the tiefling and the 2 small ones and the elf, those were all doppelgangers. Interesting to see that they're corralling out in the middle of the morning. Is the Gilded Compass actually there? Or is that just splash art?
No,
Okay.
splash art.
Okay. If you can keep an eye on them for the few minutes that I'm in, or if we can try to track them down after I'm done with the palace, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind.
Ephlon's gonna right as he's gonna break off to start going up the stairs, he's just gonna take one more good look at these guys and just kind of really imprint what they kind of shake off the true sight, so we stop seeing that their actual form, and blink a little bit and take out what they actually look like.
Okay, so you get 120 plus feet away from them and look back towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a they all look
Like,
pretty normal. Like they're all just talking. Two of them are, they're all pretty. There's no emotion. They're chatting. What seems to be very normal conversation. Just
Yeah, Val will also do his
four
best.
friends just chatting.
Val will also do his best just to kind of quick mental note of what these people look like.
Okay.
If my
Um,
virtual tabletop would load so I could see them.
is
No,
it
it's
load
fine.
for everyone else?
Yeah, I can see it. I had to refresh.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, Valen, make a perception check.
$18.
You think you've got a pretty good idea of you think you could pick them out in a crowd if you needed to after this.
Alright.
All right.
Oh,
As the group goes on their way, Avathon, what you got?
As he's walking up, kind of like focusing Rebeck in on the palace, and he's just gonna kind of slow Varkos down and just be like, Varkos, my friend, do you understand what's going to be happening in there?
Well, I assume that you are going to tell the royals about most of the things you saw. Maybe everything, maybe not everything. I assume I will also be brought up since I am here. And I doubt that you will stray from the truth. What else? What am I missing?
Well, good. You do have a great idea. He's gonna kind of like just put his hand on his shoulder, pat him a little bit. But forgive me, my friend. I feel you might not see me any better than Cyphers after this. I will be using you much like she did. But when we get in there, I will be by your side the whole time as long as I can. I will try to plead your case that you are not meant to be treated as a heavily guarded prisoner, but maybe a heavily guarded guest.
He stops walking up the steps and kind of grabs your arm. Avathon, as I have said to your group mere hours ago at overlooking the docks, I can and will work to redeem any doubts that I am still a human, that I'm still a man, not just another monster in that cult. But I can't do that if I'm locked away. I can't do that if I'm brought to the crown and made to atone for being an enemy of the state. I don't see any reality that I am brought in there, that it is explained what I am, who I am, what I've done, and that I walk out with you without shackles around my ankles and wrists. I understand if that's the course that you choose to take. I've understood that that may be the reality for weeks now, or days now, but I can't help you if I'm thrown to the wolves.
I have weighed that option heavily on my mind. I do agree that you might not like the end of this story, but I am sorry, my friend. You are worth much more than just a simple more time with me than the answers I can get from you. There's something in the grander plan, I feel. I feel that bringing you forward to the prince, I am not too fond of the king, as we are. And he's gonna kind of like just bring up his hand and kind of like just look at it. We may be dragonkin, but we are too far from the opposite ends of the spectrum to truly get along. The prince, from what I see, is a little more in tune with the city. He cares a little bit more about the inhabitants. But I need you to be in there. And like I said, I will be by your side as best I can to make sure you are treated properly.
I need you to be honest with me, Avathon. Will I be walking out of that room?
By all my power and I have left in these old bones, we will walk out of that room.
Very well. Let's not waste any more time.
Nodders.
All right. You guys both ascend the final few steps up to the first castle or the first palace gate in the walls.
Just for clarification, who's you guys?
Avathon and Varkos.
Oh, okay.
He the guard sees you, Avathon. What is your business, sir?
Just a little catching up to do with Prince Sin. I have an informant here for him.
I will let him know you're in. I'll be right back. He leaves his kind of post window. About 10 minutes later comes back. As he's walking back, let him through. And the other guard that is inside the gate starts opening the gate.
Nice.
You will find them not inside, but right outside the throne room. And he gestures towards the palace doors.
Understood. All right. Well, towards the palace throne yet again, one more time, with a separate character.
All right, so you walk through the large, vaulted ceilinged, currently pretty. The palace is also waking up right now. There are, most people who would already be awake, cooks, servants, and all that have been awake and have been doing things. But not as many people are walking the halls as there would be in maybe another hour or two. But you're walking down these corridors, obsidian floors. Every footstep of yours and Varkos, you can hear echoing down the halls. And as you turn a corner towards the throne room, Varkos, Bolterson and Zin are standing. Bolterson with his arms kind of crossed at the wrists in front of him, Zin with his arms crossed behind him, and about 30 feet away from them, Bolterson gestures behind him. We'll meet in a slightly more intimate space than the throne room for this. I believe what you're going to tell me may not be something for many ears, Abathon. Is that correct?
He'll just nod.
Then let us go. And Balderson will lead the way. Zin will slightly fall back until he's on the other side of Varkos as you. And he will look towards you. Hello again, Sir Avathon.
Your Grace.
You look... And he kind of looks you up and down. And then he looks Varkos up and down. Much slower. You look not just tired, but worn, Avathon. And your friend here looks a little downtrodden. No offenses meant. Varkos just kind of and keep walking. The room is right here as Balderson slows down and opens the door, gesturing you three in.
All right, nice. There we go in.
He, after you, Varkos, and then finally Zin are inside, he walks in, closes the door behind him. Also, ChatGPT did a update with their image generation. I know that there's these dots everywhere.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
I couldn't get them to go away, so you'll see it a lot today. I tried to get it to go away, so on some pictures it looks better than others, but some pictures just
Dude,
I
shitty
don't know if
AI,
it's-
you know? That's
I don't
what
know
it
if it's
is.
lighting generation or what, but looks amazing. Other than
I feel like
the
it just
little-
looks like a painting. I like it.
Yeah, it looks more like a painting now.
yeah, the graininess just kind of, I don't know. It looks like there's a something. I love the art, but it just there's this weird something on
The
it.
art's pretty fire for AI, dude.
It is. I mean, look how far we've come. You know how many times we tried to get Revenant standing in the snow?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the benchmark.
That's
That's our
the
Will.
benchmark.
That's our Will Smith eating spaghetti, dude.
That
Revenant in the
is-
snow.
that was our first like arc where we went full in AI, and it was it took hours and hours to get images.
I
But-
really want to see the progression on that, like first
Let me-
attempt to.
we all
Dude.
left the. Oh wait, no, you guys are still in the chat, right?
I
Taboo,
left it.
Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have a
The
look.
keepers are still alive.
Keepers of the
Keepers.
text. Can you go to that? It's like
Sacred
2020.
text.
It's got to be 2023.
Oh yeah, we'll find it. We can find it.
But actually, Z, you find it because Taboo has RP to do.
Uh.
So you guys all sit down. Balderson sits at the head of the table. It's kind of a small table, but nonetheless. Zin sits to his right, and you and Varkos will sit wherever you'd like. Balderson, when he sits down, and the rest of you sit down. So, let's address the most obvious thing here. Who is your guest? Who is my guest today?
Well, this fine gentleman to my right here. Avathon would have sat in between Varkos and the king, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He is a former member of the White Rose, but most recently found him digging around in some tunnels beneath the city.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Okay.
Volterson unblinkingly looks at you. Eyes just boring a hole through your own. And he's just silent.
I understand. Well, this is a former lieutenant for the cult of Tiamat that is currently orbiting quite well under the city of Azalvaris.
There we go. Thank you, Avathon. He looks at Varkos. And what brings you up here? Given the fact that you are not bound. I assume there was some free will here given by your most benevolent warden. Varkos looks up, meets his gaze. Your Majesty, it is true. I was until, 4 days ago, a faithful, mostly faithful lieutenant in the cult of Tiamat under Zarvalis. After a altercation with Avathon and the rest of his group, those around me killed my own life, being spared by Avathon alone. He brought me up here to once again be the man that he believes I can be, to better the world around me instead of help burn it down. And what do you expect to happen walking in this room, Lieutenant? Whether I walk out of this room or not, to atone for what I have done, the spiral that I plunged into head first, looking for any meaning. I will give you information, Majesty. I will give you information, I swear all will be true. Whether it's you that I should serve, or you that I should fall at the hands of, or if for some reason I walk out of here with no shackles and under a watchful eye, I will do so. I know that I have been a part of great evil. I am still very lost, but Avathon is attempting to drag me out of the mud. I am not there yet, nor if I know if I will ever be. But I didn't really have a choice, Your Majesty. Ultrason will turn once again to you, Avathon. What information have you gleaned from him so far, Avathon? I do not know you as well as I may know the others of your company, but I trust that you have asked a great deal of questions.
Of course I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to be exact.
I wrote it down in Discord.
Well, I think some of the most important ones I have gleaned from him that if there's any other you may ask yourself. Personally, at the top of my list was how far. Avathon's gonna kind of like clear his teeth a little bit, grin a little bit with his big old dragon teeth. Is how far the cult has gotten into summoning Tiamat. From what I understand, her summoning circle is almost done. 2-2. Varkos being quite the logistical man. He gives about a month before we have hell to open upon itself here in Eocidus once again. Another thing that was quite on top of my list, because I assumed I was coming back up into your palace, not getting randomly teleported by your little friend that's downstairs in your other part of your basement. As if he's been building toward the source. From what he understands, he has not. But if you quite remember, Your Highness, we had a little run-in with some beings of such power about 3 weeks ago. So have they. We killed one that was able to use chains quite effectively. And there's been little questions asked, but I feel that those are the ones that are mostly worth your time. Can Avathon insight check when he mentioned how far along the summoning circle was? If I can glean what he was feeling, if he was kind of like, oh yeah, or oh no.
Ultrason?
Yeah.
Yeah, insight check. Yeah, go ahead.
That's an 18, and I'm going to use a charge of tactical mind.
Okay.
It turns it into a 27.
Ultrason uses legendary resistance.
Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Okay. When you said that, he did kind of like sharply inhale at your mention of a month. He also, his eyes darted to Varkos almost for confirmation. He is, you can tell, it's about as much of an oh no that you're going to get from someone as trained and ancient as this man.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all the ones I want to mention for now.
Okay. Okay. Bolgerson is going to look towards, or he's going to keep looking at Varkos. Never really took his eyes off him after that question, or after that statement. 1 month until my city burns down and likely half of this plane with it. Lieutenant? Varkos will look up again and meet his kingly gaze. That number is slightly outdated, as the group which was led by Avathon, after capturing me and after asking me those questions, that one included, they removed the captain of the guard down in the caves. I am entirely certain, Your Majesty, that set back the cult a great deal, as well as destroying more than half of the workshop that was being used to create gear for giants. The lieutenant was not there, that was in charge of that at the time, but Avathon and Ulner held the line while destroying much of the workshop that was made to create gear for giant foot soldiers. The giants are currently aligned. The cloud giants are currently aligned with the cult of Tiamat and Zarvalris. And I'm certain that they will revoke some assistance and much of their trust after what has happened these past few days. I don't know how much that will set back the timing of the ritual, but uncontrolled guards that have been suppressed and leashed for months, some of them years. If my guess is correct, you likely at least have another 6 weeks on top of the month already mentioned. Those guards were not guards and more just prisoners being told what to do, and without someone that they hold in authority telling them what to do, may as well have hundreds of well-armed murderers down there. They will be brought to heel or disposed of by Lady Xiphas quickly, but regardless, that is a strong hand that has been loosened since my capture.
Can I insight check Bolgerson again about when Varkos mentioned Xiphas?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use a luck point. Roll it. 18.
Okay.
You can't get a reading on him this time. His face is more still. His eyes narrow a little bit at the name, but you can't really tell if it's at like trying to recall who it is, or like asking oh, that person. You don't really know what it's over, but you do notice that movement. So to be conservative, we have at least 1 month. And then he looks at Varkos. And then Tiamat is summoned right under our feet. That is the plan, sir. What? Other than handing this man to me, Avathon, what else do you come here for?
Well, as he's a little bit of an offering to make sure that, not to say that you didn't take it too seriously when we mentioned it the first time, but the precedent that the cult is making significant advances on the realm. A little more solid proof is always nice, but... And obviously, Your Majesty, this is always something that you can decide. And I'm happy that you trusted us to go down in Philadelphia the first time, but I do not feel that your source power friend should be exposed anymore. It randomly placed us somewhere where we didn't know for almost a full week because someone was being forced to have a vision of something that they thought they lost. Imagine if you yourself went down there, or your son, or your recently resurrected daughter, if they were physically forced somewhere else. Who knows what could happen to the city, what could happen to all of us. I don't know if you can bind it or anything, but you asked me for my opinion, and to be careful. My opinion is that the crown errs on more caution.
And he'll, knowing that he just said some heavy words, and point the finger at him, he'll do like a little nod bow after speaking frankly.
He's learned.
I appreciate the insight, Avathon. There are a couple of issues with some of the words you've used and a request that you've made, though. That entity down there, the source, as we are calling it, as it calls itself, maybe, is not a friend, is not an ally or an enemy to anyone. I know that much. I also know that what it did to you, teleporting you somewhere you didn't know where you were, could have been under the city, it could have been under an ocean, where the pressure alone would have smashed you into bits. But it placed you where it did, for a reason. As I've said before to some of your comrades, maybe you haven't heard. When I came to this continent, when I founded this city, it was because of the source lying under it. This palace is built not as a gemstone to the continent, not to establish the capital which it's become, but as a shield. the power underneath our feet, the power at which you speak of, the power which Varkos, lieutenant of the cult of Tiamat, claims they are not interested in or don't have knowledge of. It is not an ally, it is not an enemy, it does not take sides. It was here before all of this, and it will be here long after. It does not care about wars, it does not care about politics. It is a force of nature in every meaning of the word. It is nature. From the small bits which have been revealed to me since your comrades have went down there the first time, I know very well, Avathon, it is not to be controlled. It is to be considered. It is to be... Caution should be kept around it. But it is an ancient, primordial thing. If it does not partake, if it does not care for wars, which it does not. I met with a few adventurers, explorers, a few months ago, when my daughter was saved. One of them had been touched by the source. And then he brought an entire city down into the ocean by using the power of the source. But it's still there, and it always will be. The sources have their own will, but they do not care where they are. They do not care what time it is, what's happening in the world around it. It acts on instinct, if you can even call it that. Whatever it's made from, whatever god, whatever creature forged it long ago, gave it power, and it uses that power as it wills. Now, will we be wary of it? Yes, we will continue to be wary of it. And I would still ask that you and all of your companions do not speak of it. The fact that you've even brought it up to a lieutenant of a cult of Tiamat underneath a city, who you say is so near it, alone is concerning, Thon. I hope you understand the magnitude of even bringing it up. If he's still with the cult, now they know it's there, if they didn't already. And what happens when thousands gain access to it? We've seen what happened when 5, 6 individuals have. We will have caution around it. If you do not wish to partake in my requests surrounding the source, so be it. I will not force you. It is a power greater than myself. I do not wish to throw men and women into volcanoes just to see what happens.
It's a check.
If you want to.
Damn.
I already know the answer. Like that guy.
But if you're asking me to control what it does, I cannot do that. We'll keep Varkos here. We will ask him our own questions. And if he is to be imprisoned, then he will be so here in our dungeons. If for some slight ray of hope, he is telling the truth and he wishes to redeem himself in your eyes, in the eyes of some god, in my eyes, in the eyes of the world, then he will be released. He will be let go to do whatever it is he wishes to do, if we deem it so. He will stay in the city, regardless of the outcome. Whether he is here imprisoned in chains behind bars, or whether he is able to mingle amongst the public after our questioning. But if he is released, he will be watched. And he looks at Varkos, unblinking, unflinching. If you are released, you will be watched. If you ever think you are alone, think again. If you ever think you are saying something that someone cannot hear, think again. If you want to be a better man, then that is good. I will encourage it. But your actions up to this point, your decisions with your life up to this point, have earned you scrutiny in everything you do. Regardless of the outcome of today's questioning. He stands up. Son, bring him to the dungeons. Question him. Bring a few clerics. Find out everything he knows. And see what's going on in that head of his. They're all dismissed. And Bolterson goes and looks out the window at the rising sun.
Anton shoves out his chair.
I appreciate our talk today. If it would be all right, just ceremony-wise, if I may escort Varkos and Princeton to his new abode, and just to know he's been left in good hands, and then I will head out myself.
Not turning from the window, Bolterson says, I will leave that decision to Prince Zin. And Zin turns to you, Avathon. Out of respect for you. Not our prisoner. Very well. You may walk with us down to the dungeons. If you'd like, you may see the conditions in which he will live if he has decided to stay here. And you will see the conditions in which we will question him.
Avathon will take his robe that he has, or his cape, and wrap it around his arm and do a proper bow to Zin, but not to Bolterson. And he'll just be waiting by the door, ready for them to go.
All right. Okay. You follow Zin down. The door closes behind you. Zin closes the door behind you. And Zin leads you back towards the way you came, about halfway back towards the front interior gate. Descends down a small flight of stairs and then another longer flight of stairs after a couple passageways. And not like most dungeons, this isn't just cobblestone and iron and cold. It's in fairly good shape, still very well made, kept craftsmanship in mind. The city banner is still hung down here. He points towards mostly empty cells. He'll be kept in one of these. The cells have a bench, a bed, nothing comfortable, but nothing like inhumane. A proper bucket, and a too small to fit in, but pretty wide slit of window facing the outside. Right, it's in the mountainside. So you see that there are crags kind of in front of it, but it does have daylight coming through. And each lock to each cell is not just enforced with iron, but magic as well. And then he turns back towards the staircase which you came down in and opens a large, heavy metal door with ease. The door is about 6 inches thick of steel. No windows, no grates, nothing. It meets with the floor perfectly so that no air escapes in or out. And in a fully metal room, there is a metal chair bolted to the floor with pretty thick chains on the arms and legs of the chair. And there are a couple, when you are pulled into the room, a couple of clerics follow you in, 3 of them. And Zin says, "This is where we'll interrogate him for as long as necessary. No undue harm will come to him. If he answers truthfully, then he'll be unharmed. If he answers with falsehoods, the same cannot be said. But after our questioning today, regardless of how long it takes, he will be stationed in a cell, or I will send word to you to come and fetch him from a cell if he is to walk as a free man in the city of Zarvaris." He turns to Varkos. "We do not care if the truths you tell are in the spirit of pleasing us. You will be better suited to tell us truths that would make us sick than falsehoods that would make us smile. Your imprisonment is not just dependent on your answers, but your trustworthiness." He turns back to you, Avathar. "You may go now. We will commence immediately."
He'll nod to him.
Outside, not to spend more time here, but outside of his questioning, am I relatively free to come and see him, or would you like me to contact you to see if it is all right? I do not mind coming and seeing Prince Sen.
You will be free to come and visit him anytime. Just to be safe, let's say anytime after next dawn. You may come and visit him if you do not already know where he is.
Understood. I appreciate everything you've done.
And he's just going to look at Varkos and nod at him. He's just going to cast message into his head.
I'm sorry, old friend.
You find that you can't.
Oh, figured as best. Man, fuck you. You give him the peace sign. Later, pimp. All right, he'll just give him the old man nod and charge back up the stairs.
All right.
Hey, just real quick, now that I'm
Yeah.
left alone, for a little bit of walking, because we've been to Bulcherson's room a couple times, and we've been through
You've
the
been there
castle.
once.
I've been there once, my bad.
Yeah.
But does it look like Bulcherson's room, like private room, is near the rest of his families? Or is it like Bulcherson's in his own section, family somewhere else? Out of
You've
curiosity.
never been to Zin or Aldra's quarters?
LOL.
So while I'm walking through, maybe do a little wandering, you know.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
18. Geez, the amount of 18s
Wow.
rolled tonight.
Yeah, you're kind of rolling hot. Other than the one time.
One time for the one time.
The deception, yeah. You go to where Bulcherson's quarters are. The door isn't any more decorated than the rest of the doors in this hallway. You know where it leads. Kind of just, wandering. You wait till the hallway is empty, maybe, and then open a few more doors, see what's around. There are more bedrooms that look just as lavish, if not more so, than Bolcherson's. And other than those 2 lavish rooms, there are more residential rooms that have comparatively plain beds, but still way more comfortable than most things you've probably slept in. And now make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Well, first, I guess.
Whoa! Don't rob me. Don't rob me.
Don't rob him.
No. I'm not going to rob you.
Yeah.
But before I should have asked, are you trying to be a little covert, or are you just like walking through and you open a door, you close it, you walk to the other side of the hallway, open a door, close it?
You know, if I hear somebody on the other side, I'm not being rude, but otherwise, I'm doing my own thing. Avthon's not really one for stealth.
Buddy's ready for his 3rd character.
No.
This
If you're not
campaign.
trying to be stealthy, then we'll apply the nat 20 to the next roll that you
Deal.
have to do. You close another door, like the 4th one that you've kind of opened and checked out, and down the hallway, you hear a feminine voice. May I help you?
Is Avthon that goes to kind of look, open up another door? Hello, miss. Does she look like recognizable? It's not like the princess, right? I don't think I've ever seen the princess.
It's a dark elf.
Wrong character. My bad.
Dark elf, white hair. Make a make a history. Well, I guess so. Do you want your nat 20 to apply to a history check or a insight check?
History check.
Okay. You have definitely seen this woman on many pieces of art in the palace. You are 98% confident this is the princess.
Oh, dang. So as he's like half creaking, open up a door, he'll just kind of he'll look over there. He'll kind of like eyes wide open.
Your Highness. Good to see you. I was actually looking for your brother's room.
And he'll just kind of shut the door and he'll just walk up to her.
I don't believe we've met, sir.
He'll wrap his robe around his hand, give her a proper bow.
I am Everthon Integ of the White Rose. I do some late work for your father and brother.
I have heard of your company, but don't believe that you have been mentioned by name. Very well. Just out of curiosity, what type of work have you done with them? And she, at this point, is alongside you. If you're walking, she's walking alongside you.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
not, she is just standing.
Oh yeah, we're moving, bro.
Okay, yeah, she's walking alongside you then.
All right, yeah, hands behind his back.
What's the best way to put it? Seeing that you were Bolcherson's offspring, you were not as delicate of a flower as you look. But you're still a flower. I have been doing some adventuring and fact-finding for your father. I just recently brought him a small gift.
Without looking towards you, still walking forward, she asks, in the shape of what?
In the shape of a broken down old man, but an old man that is still useful.
She slows down a little bit. And looks towards you. Well, knowing that I could, at any time, ask for his confirmation, I trust that you are being honest. So what were you doing looking for my brother's room, then?
I just got done chatting with him. I asked him if I could come and see my acquaintance I had brought him. He said that I am free to come within the next day or so, but I wanted to get a decent layout of the palace if I needed to find him. I don't think me just wandering into your father's room or the throne room is as appropriate when I can bother the prince, who seems to be a little bit easier to get a handle on.
She kind of steps in front of you at this point. She is a good deal shorter than you, but shoulders back, back is
Yeah,
straight.
Yeah, she's confident.
And she says, my father may trust you, but snooping around and waltzing into rooms unannounced may cost you your feet, sir. If you trust him and he trusts you, maybe next time you need to know something, you should ask a steward.
You were quite wet. I am sorry, I did not mean to offend. And
No offense taken. I am merely trying to help you keep everything you have already.
I appreciate that. And now that I know that such a lovely flower walks the castle, I might just come and find you.
She starts to turn away, and she kind of looks back towards you over her shoulder. As long as an appointment is made, you will know if it is accepted or denied. And she kind of walks away. Have a good day, Sir Avaton.
Avatar will do that little soft chuckle, chirp out a little fire, and he'll clamp his mouth shut, and then he'll walk out.
Okay. Anything else you're in the palace for?
Not anymore.
Okay. But yes, you're pretty confident that Bolston is right next to the quarters of both his children.
Okay.
All right. So next, let's visit. Let's see. So you guys established at the end of last episode that Galbos went back to the Sleeping Giant with the slaves and with the one cultist. Spoke with Mary, spoke with Violet, started feeding the cultists. And that's probably where they're going to be for most of the day, while maybe Galbos, maybe someone else helps just try to find what to do with them next. There are enough rooms in the inn if there are like six to a room, just so that your family can keep their own rooms, Galbos, and so that Damocles' room stays empty. But other than that,
Could also repurpose.
Wait, we took a bunch of prisoners with us?
yeah.
What the
You guys took like 34 slaves.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed all funness.
Yeah, I
you could
did.
Repurpose the barracks.
Well, if Galbos would know that,
Yeah,
then,
well,
he does now.
yeah, my plan
It's-
was
it's
to
attached to his.
eventually
Gotcha.
get him to the monastery, but
Oh, right. You did say that. You did say that.
see if
Thank
one,
you for
anyone
reminding me.
wanted to be hired one as guards at the
At
the bastion, and then
Okay,
the rest
yeah.
of them I was going to try and find
Okay,
ones
yeah.
at the monastery.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll say that. While everyone's eating, after they've maybe had a few hours to kind of just, it's still probably very eerie to them that they're free. Maybe some of them probably don't even believe that they are. Maybe some believe this is a dream or a trick or a trap or something. But you give them the option; they can either work here or work at a monastery, and we'll resolve that. Outside of that, Alner, where did you end up going?
Well, I was at the Sleeping Giant Inn. Has it been A day
No,
or
yeah, we're still resolving the day of. So if you're at the Sleeping Giant, that's fine.
okay. Yeah, I thought there was going to be an after party here, so he's drinking, waiting for that to happen.
Okay. Most of the slaves are probably very drunk as well. Not having a whole lot of nutrition for months at least. Like one tankard of Baranor's brew probably has a lot of them down for the count, on their way there, or just, as happy as can be. Dimitri, what was your plan for the day?
Getting hammered and then going back to my bastion.
Okay, so you're also at the Sleeping Giant for the time being. So we
Yeah.
got you three there. Valen, you went to your bastion to talk with
Alira.
Alira. I don't know what
Alira.
Alira.
Elena, dude.
Yeah, I
don't know my
Okay.
fake wife, dude. Come on.
Talk with Alira. And we resolved that. So let's jump to Leonidas. What are you doing the day that you get out of the caves? You know that you know where the rest of the party's going. Abaddon splits,
Yeah.
Valen splits. Those three go to the Sleeping Giant, tell you their plans. So up to you.
Returning to his bastion to check on Emma and Conrad.
Perfect. That's what I generated art for, so I'm glad you
Oh,
said it.
nice.
All right.
Like we
That-
planned this. We did not plan this.
He had,
We
he
did
had
not
his
plan
sound
this.
We did not
effects
plan
ready. He
this.
had his sound effects ready in case.
I
he walked
dude, I'm
over here.
so mad. There's like been 1, 2, 3. There's been 3 sound effects so far for me to play.
Damn. Try it again. Try it again.
I've been clicking the
breaker.
connect button like every 10 minutes.
Any of you guys programming whizzes, and we can just come out with a better freaking fantasy bot?
To be honest,
and
I
make a
know
killing?
someone. I know someone actually.
I
who
know
makes
Like, how
bots.
hard could it be? Like, just
Mm.
make it work.
Wouldn't think very.
Crazy.
I don't think super, but
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're
Wow,
good.
way to throw us off,
Uh,
buddy.
So, Leonidas,
Ooh.
you get your bastion. It's the sun's probably rising by the time you get there.
Rising.
Actually, yeah, the sun's fully. I'd say it's probably like
Oh
8
my
o'clock by the time you get to your
God.
bastion.
Okay.
So you get there. And when you walk up, you see Emma and Conrad outside the bastion, near a door or near the front entryway. Both of them are seated at a table that you did not put there before, on chairs that were not there before. Emma is sitting with a small stack of small-ish books. She's reading one of them. And Conrad is also reading a pretty large tome. But as the city makes noise and bustles around them, they don't seem to mind. Make an insight check.
Don't mind if I do. Oh no, man. 11.
11. All right.
Yeah, it's a cool +7 right there.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So
So cool.
before they kind of raise their eyes and notice you, Conrad looks like he is pretty deep in whatever he's reading. And
Wait,
based on how many books?
Can he pause before he walks into the courtyard thing?
Yeah, of course. So they're I'm thinking they are just like I'm thinking they're just like right like here.
Oh,
So
right.
it's-
Oh, yeah, we didn't build the courtyard yet.
It's daytime. Everyone, there's a lot of commotion. People walking down the road. The rest of the Stormhearth Ward, but they're like right here.
Okay. He
But
just
yeah,
wants to
as
kind of
you-
observe them
as you
for
leave this
like.
corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For
No,
like
you're good. That's basically what you're gonna say.
2 minutes before approaching. Kind of see what they're doing.
Okay. In that case, you can roll that insight check again. If you're sitting there for a while and they don't notice you, I'll let you have like basically advantage for
For
it.
about 120 seconds, yeah. Okay, a natural 20. Don't know how that's going to help me here, but all right.
I mean, it does. All right. So Conrad is whatever book he's got, he is interested in it. You've seen over the course of 2 minutes, he's flipped a page twice. He's reading it. But you notice that Emma has not turned a single page in the book that she's reading. And even from, so she is, if you're looking at this point of view, she is on the left and he's on the right of this small side table that they pulled out here and sat next to. Even from like this side view, or like kind of out of their peripherals.
Yeah.
Her shoulders are kind of curled forward. Her back is curled. She's not, if she's reading, it's very slowly. And she just kind of isn't really like looking around or looking up a whole lot. She's just kind of staring at her book. Definitely not reading.
Okay.
Probably kind of staring off into space.
He's gonna approach, but silently, because if he's coming from, like you said, the left direction over here.
Yeah.
If I am, yeah. So if Emma's sitting here facing this way, or like looking down, and Conrad's over here, I'll approach silently, so not to like disturb Emma. And if Conrad sees me, I'm just gonna kind of hold up like the thing and just kind of maybe stand 5 feet away from her, just still observing.
Make a stealth check.
Damn. No. What the huh? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Go, rewarded.
Goddamn.
Nice. All right.
To be fair, I want to be seen by Conrad, but not Emma.
Yeah, I mean with the 20, yeah, 100%. Yeah, you kind of stand off again, like out of her peripheral. He looks up and sees you, and you kind of hush. What are you looking for here?
I want to see if Conrad, if he initiates a conversation with her, if she talks. So we'll kind of do like a hand motion of like points at her and goes like, oh, like get her to talk kind of thing.
He kind of looks over at her and puts his hand kind of on the table, just kind of like in her peripherals, and kind of moves around a little bit. Hey, Emma. She kind of snaps out of it and looks over at him. How was it this morning? Being outside helps. The noise was a good idea. I'm still not really able to focus on things, but the background noise helps.
Leonidas is going to jump in. Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd assume you two have been living here for weeks.
Conrad acts surprised. Emma is surprised. She kind of closes her book, sets it on top of the stack, and looks up at you. Kind of turns towards you, looks up at you. And a big sigh of relief. And Conrad stands up out of his chair. And he intends to give you a big bear hug.
Hey, I'll give him a hug back. My friends, so good to see you. And not
to see you
shackled
guys.
in chains, in some underground cave.
He pulls away from the hug and just glares at you. Like, no. don't. No. He quickly
yes,
he-
no,
he-
the
he
sky.
he quickly cuts you off.
Lovely weather we're having today.
Yeah, we've been perusing some of the books that you've got in your collection. Not a whole lot of them, but we went to the library and picked up some just to fill the day.
Yeah,
Emma
sorry.
thought that she'd want to be outside today and read, so we're just getting some fresh air. It's been good. We're very happy that you're safe. Leonidas is the I assume you're okay in one piece.
Business it's going well.
That's good to hear.
We've made some progress. A lot more than I actually thought we would, to be fair. But still much to be done. That's for another time. For now,
Another
I'm
time.
back.
Yes,
I could
another time.
rest. And we can plan our next excursion. But in the meantime, have you given any thought to Regalia?
We have a little bit talked about it a few times. We would like to go back, but neither of us are in a rush to right now. We finally found the rest of our unit. You found us, rather. And we would just like to relax for a bit, if that's okay. I know that you've got business with your team, and that's perfectly fine. But if we're not too much of a bother, we'd like to at least stay here for a while. Use one of the spare rooms, two of the spare rooms, and just breathe for a bit. I think we just need to rest, and not just to regain our strength, but he just kind of looks at you inferringly, like, we'd like to just be people for a bit.
See, how long were we down there the second time here? Was
The
it like
second time, like 5
2
days.
days? Oh, 5 days? Like a whole week? Okay.
Maybe not even 5, honestly. It was like 3 or 4, maybe.
Okay.
Not very long. You guys long rested like 3 times, I think. Maybe twice.
Oh my god, was it 3 times? Anyway, okay. About
Maybe
3
twice,
days.
but regardless.
He'll kind of scratch his head a little bit. Yeah, I don't see why not. I kind of roll his neck a little bit. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys are okay here and we have no more surprises come up.
Kind of surprises.
Well, I don't know. I seem to be getting caught off guard here and there, and everything just seems so jumpy sometimes. But I'll be okay. Why is that funny?
I'm glad.
Anyway,
Let's just sit for a while.
yeah. I'll be right back. Let me go upstairs and put my stuff down. It's actually quite nice out here.
It is. Yes. Please do join.
Okay, he'll open the door. Go up toward the sanctuary. If Jacob's there, is Jacob in there?
Yes.
My sanctuary keeper.
Yes, he is.
Jacob, how goes it? I'm back again, once more.
Things are well. Nothing catastrophic happened since your leave, but
Excellent.
hopefully you're back for a longer period this time than just a couple days.
I believe so. I don't think we'll be heading out anytime soon, unless something comes up, but try and get actually a bit of relaxation for once. I have a question for you, if you mind answering or not, but I know when I dropped off my two friends here, the female, Emma, she was in a bit of shock. How has she been since?
Very little improvement, honestly, sir. Her and Conrad both have been spending some time here at the sanctuary for some quiet, but after the first day, she didn't like the sanctuary. Looked like she was just, she couldn't be at ease. I know that they mentioned going outside today, but she hasn't been great. It's looks like a pretty bad. I'm not a doctor, but if I were to guess, there's something either mental, emotional going on. Something's bothering her to the point where she just can't find peace.
Yes, I saw something in her when we left the first time. I did not like it. Honestly,
she needs time. I think a lot of time.
Well, a lot of time, yes. If it needs to go deeper than that, I'll have to look into it. Maybe visit some clerics or something, but...
Maybe.
I don't know if Conrad's regained any of his power. He's been up here.
I haven't seen any from him. But they don't spend all day here, so... he's been here many times. He prays. He prays well, but... I think more than anything, the two of them have just been trying to reintegrate. Looking at their state, I can only assume they were mistreated for a while. And I think they're just getting used to being out of prison.
Yes, they've been gone for months. All they've known has been the dark corridors of a cave or the simple light from a torch. Nothing from the sun. Nothing that like back in Regalia. It's just not the same. That definitely does more harm than good. But thank you.
It does. The soul needs space and daylight.
I'm gonna drop my stuff off. I'm gonna go ahead back out there and spend some time with them. If you need me, give me a holler.
Very well.
I'll put his stuff down and head back downstairs and outside.
All right, sir. Glad to have you back as you leave.
Thank you. Did they get back into their books at all?
No, they're
okay.
They're just kind of their books are down. His is open on his lap. Hers are all down on the table, but they're both just kind of looking around, people watching, just kind of seeing what people are talking about, looking at the different birds and stuff. They're just kind of just spending outside time.
You said it's the morning, right?
It's morning, yeah. It's probably like 8 a.m., 8:30 at this point.
All right, I'll come up to him again at the table. My friends, who's hungry?
I think that'd be good, yeah. We have not eaten yet today. I personally, this place is larger than Regalia, so I don't... I'm sure there's great places to eat, but we haven't really scoured for them. but hopefully you
Yes.
can show us a few.
This is a large city. I've seen a few bits and pieces here and there, but come, stand up. We're gonna take a walk over to our friends at the Sleeping Giant.
Good. Let's put our books away and maybe pull this furniture back inside. And that sounds good. Mm. All right. Yeah. So you guys go back to the Sleeping Giant.
Nope. Do.
Yeah. All right. You get to the Sleeping Giant, and it is bustling. You walk in, and there are half a dozen people asleep at their tables. Some of them with faces on their food plates. All of them in slave attire. Galbos and Mary and even Violet are kind of running around trying to serve people. I imagine Allner has like 10 empty tankards at his table.
Accurate.
And
Pretty sure I gave him like a whole keg and just tapped it.
oh, okay. Yes, he has a keg, and Dimitri's probably sitting with Allner. Maybe not. Maybe.
Probably.
Okay. Let's just do this. We have technology here. Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Yes.
Ba-doop. All right.
Technology.
Maybe just like here. All right. So you walk in and it's loud. There's plates of food going, coming from the kitchen, dirty plates, going to the scrap bin and getting, to the sink. Galbos, Dimitri, Allner, you guys all see Leonidas with Conrad and Emma, if you know them. Just a boy and a girl if you don't. Walk into the bar, and they're the first ones at the bar to actually stay. There have been a couple people since you guys brought the horde of cult slaves, but all of the 7 people who have looked in here were probably looking for a bit of a quieter breakfast. So they kind of looked around, got a drink, and then finished their drink and left. So it is still just the slaves plus the party right now.
Okay. Yeah, he'll look around and he'll see Allner and Dimitri at a table, and then bring his friends over.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Well, hello there, Allner, Dimitri. Nice to see you again. I know it hasn't been too long.
No, it has not.
Well, I brought my friends with me. This is Emma, and this is Conrad. They're from Regalia, just like myself.
Well met.
Sorry, no time for small talk. What do you need? What do you want? I'll get it for you.
They're way behind.
They're way behind. Don't order food. It'll be cold.
Should I order something, Galbos? Or we think you get to it in time? I know we're a little hungry over here.
How about this? I'll just bring you up the same thing and bring in everything else. You can eat that. What do you want for drinks? I know you're a bit of a water drinker, and we don't really serve water here. Anything else you like to drink in Regalia?
You know what, Galbos? It's one of those special occasions. Bring me an ale. I'll take one.
I'll take one as well, says Conrad. I'll have a water, please. Emma says.
We don't serve water. Do you like wine? I can get you some wine.
Wine will do, please.
It's okay.
All right, then come on right up.
The place doesn't serve water.
Yeah.
Here, take a seat. Take a seat.
I love it.
Oh. All right.
We're all set at the table now.
You guys all sit. Allner kind of scoots his keg closer to the edge of the table so everyone can see each other.
Oh, what an
back with
adventure
food.
that was.
A couple tankards of ale, and I'll set that one of the giant bottles of wine.
Oh god. Wow, that was fast.
No glass.
Oh no, she gets a tankard to drink from. No wine glass.
Oh my god.
Crime.
Oh, we get the
don't have
special occasion here.
It looks pretty rustic. I don't think he has glasses.
We probably do somewhere. I just can't really look for him right now. All right, you guys have fun. I'll be right back.
Thank you,
I actually
Galvos.
don't know half the shit around here is.
I'm all fighting all the time. Ask Mary.
I like how this dude fends off a cult and then has to just immediately go to fucking work.
Yeah, he's
Get your ass
sore.
back in the kitchen.
So he's out of key points. He's just fucking like, fuck. Now I have to work 8-hour shift. Oh.
Dimitri, have you had any of Galbos's ale, special ale?
I don't believe so. Unless that's
Yeah.
what we were drinking last night.
It's got quite a kick to it. Only had it once. Yeah, you might like it.
It's nothing like Brewster, though. Boy. I might have to see if that guy's around.
Oh, I don't think Nope, I definitely have not had it from that yet.
Make a Dimitri Leonidas Aldner make a perception check.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
dude. What
Holy cow.
is
3?
happening? That's
Wow.
3 in a row.
That's 3 nat 20s in a
Where's
row.
this,
What the
where's this dude in
fuck?
combat?
That's a 1 in
Right?
4,000 chance right
I was
there.
saying, that's like a
What?
1 in, yeah.
It's either 4,000 or 40,000.
Mm.
I think it's 4,000 because two back to back is 1 in 350 chance, something like that.
Wait, I'm confused. How is that a 3? It literally landed on
Yeah, 1 in
the-
8,000.
fancy 20. What?
Did I just set a world record?
It happened on Critical Role one time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also happened
Wow.
with nat ones on Critical Role.
Two nat 20s in a row is 1 in 400, and 3 is 1 in
3
8,000.
is,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
and if,
Um,
if you hit it again, it's 160,000.
Out of all the things that couldn't have been combat, that's the way we like it around here.
Yeah. No, leave that to Allner.
Yeah.
True.
Got it.
RP the way to go on crits.
Honestly, I do love myself an RP20.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know how I got a 3, but I guess that's what we're going with.
3.
Did you roll that
21,
outside of D&D
Um,
Beyond?
No.
Leonidas and
just
Allner.
literally landed
Leonidas,
on the
you
20.
Oh, okay.
spot it first. Sorry that this perception check nat 20 was so lame,
Right.
but you immediately
That's fine.
when Allner talks about Brewster, you're kind of looking around, just at all the people,
Mhm.
and you notice at the bar right here, there are 1, 2, 3 kegs of that are untapped, and then you just have like 20 tankards sitting at the bar here,
Mhm.
and you notice one of the tankards is running around and
Oh.
just constantly like flipping itself upside down and just filling all the other tankards. Galbos is just like, just as Brewster is doing it, Galbos acts like it's perfectly normal. Just like he fills one up, Galbos grabs it, brings it to a table, and then he fills up another one, fills another one, and then Galbos grabs like 4. Brewster is just letting unlimited ale just flow.
Huh. By a Montor's light, I see it. It's over there at the bar.
Holy shit. Are all
I-
these people getting full on Brewsters?
I didn't think it could move that fast. The speed, the agility on that thing. Wow.
Damn. Does he have a brother or a cousin or
Guess you have to ask Galbos.
the one and only?
I
Dang.
don't think it talks too much.
Well, that might be my next adventure, finding one of those.
Might be a good little
So-
sidekick to have for yourself. I know it is for Galbos.
I gotta ask, guys, how do you think we did down there?
Galbos,
Terrible.
we're out of eggs.
I can't move my. For some reason, I can't move my token. It's only moving up.
What?
Right now?
Yeah, I can't grab
Having
myself.
A tug of
Oh, well.
war right now.
I got it. I
Tug of
grabbed you
war.
down there.
Well, put me down there. I'm going everywhere. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't you just hear Galbo's just out of eggs?
I'm literally running along the walls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he just got it this level. He's like, I guess now's the time to try it out.
Leonidas is gonna look at Ulner and kind of give him like the maybe not right now kind of look.
All right. We can keep it light.
Yeah, keep it fresh. We're doing well. I think we're all in a good mood finally.
So, Conrad asks, Ulner, and then what was your name, sir? I don't think we've met.
Dimitri. They met me
Dimitri.
down in the tunnels.
Well, I guess that answers the question for you, Ulner. How did you meet the group?
Yeah, it was down there in the hellhole as well.
Oh, wow. Leonidas, I guess how many of these people did you know before we met?
Well, yeah, we've had a couple of new additions to the group. Yes, we did meet these two down there. Everyone else was topside here, actually, in the Sleepy Giant.
All right. Well, right here, in fact.
Yeah, even Galbos, the one running around like crazy right now.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I saw him.
Avathon, though, is also a new addition, and he is, from what I can see, with my very perceptive eyes, not here at the moment. He must be off doing something, but that's okay.
That's all right. I'm sure there's a lot of things to be taken care of, but
Yes.
it's good just to. I know that looking around, kind of looks around a little bit at everyone. Well, I know that this isn't exactly normal, but it's good to just kind of sit down and have company.
Right.
A nice break.
It's good to be around friends and
uh,
food, drink.
So Conrad, you're like his uncle or something?
No. He kind of like
no.
rubs his jaw. Do I look like that old? No. He and I actually grew up together. Emma as well here. We all grew up together. Went to the same academies. Grew up together. All of us wanted to be in the Royal Guard of Regalia, so we pursued it. We trained very hard, and we made the final cut of the Royal Guard in Regalia.
Yeah, it was something we all
Do I
ended up
know what that
desiring.
is?
You don't.
You don't. Probably not. I mean, yes.
Definitely not.
Well, Leonidas would jump into that. Yes. We are his Talons, King and Queen's elite strike force. Although most of the time diplomatic. In our case, ended up not being diplomatic. It's a very rare occurrence, but are very well trained to fight. Sir Declan, actually, from the Alpha unit. He himself and his two others took down a black dragon back in the day. Only when we were kids.
Holy shit, you took down a black dragon when you were kids?
Did I say that right?
No.
I don't think his ale is hitting me that quite hard yet.
Our elders. Our
it's
elders.
hitting me that hard.
our elders took out a black dragon. We were just kids looking up to them at the time.
Yes.
Gotcha. Man, then you guys went into the slavery business. That's wild.
Emma immediately goes quiet.
All there. Choice of words, bud.
Anyway, yes, Regalia, very nice place. If you get the chance one time, we do welcome guests. It's not a private kingdom by any means, but we are mostly to ourselves along the coast of Azuma.
It's a beautiful place. The sunrise and the sunset are both gorgeous there.
Never a cloud in the sky.
Where do you hail from, Ulner?
Uh, I don't really know. It was a city, but it moved around a lot.
A moving city.
You don't know?
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe you've heard of it. I don't know,
Uh,
Terra.
He looks at Leonidas and Dimitri like, is this like the drunk talking or like what's
Right.
he-
Don't look at
is
me.
he just yapping? So this moving city, you said Nolterra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not moving more.
It's not moving anymore.
It was.
Oh, so
Uh,
what happened to make it not move?
I did.
You happen okay
Sort
when
of. I had help.
you had help.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was really evil, and they were coming after me, and I was just trying to live my life, and so I had some friends help me, and there was a couple sources, and we got them. I don't know why we did this, to be honest, but we put them together, and that kind of like made like a world-changing event happen or something, and then the city crashed, and then it stopped, and yeah, and then I just wanted to change the scenery, and then I came here, and I still this crazy stuff just keeps happening, and I got sucked down into this cult thing, and then kicked some butt down there, and then here I am.
Wow. That's quite the story.
You kind of showed up by happenstance, actually. Some magic portal when we first got down there. And that short fellow you were with.
Yeah, Radozna, but I was close
Radozna.
actually. Surprisingly, I did.
Really?
I have been in the city for a few months now. Actually, I should probably get back to my shop sometime. But you are correct.
You have any family to go back to? Sure, they'd be missing you.
That eager to get rid of me, already trying to send me back to my family. No, they'll be fine. They just Mon Pa, not a whole lot of family to speak of for me.
Leonidas will
they're doing
slap him on the shoulder. With the way you fight, I think I'd rather keep you around.
True, but luckily, there's not a whole lot of fighting to be done. I think Nolterra is actually okay. So
Well, it's wonderful news.
it was good.
It's always good to know that the land you've come from is in safe hands.
So we will. You guys, I guess how long, Dimitri, Ulner, Leonidas, do you guys stay? Just talking. It can be all day. It can be.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just kind of shooting the shit right now.
Waiting for Avathon. I don't know. Maybe Ulner is, and he's not actually coming, but I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Well, they were here to eat. Like, we came here to eat with Emma and Conrad. So I mean, and probably after we ate, would stand up and be like, "Well, if anyone has anything to do, maybe we walk around the town today."
Avathon, after you leave the palace, where do you go?
He probably would head down there because I mean, I did say that I was going to break off because Galbos mentioned that that's where he was going to go with all the people. I probably would head down there just to make sure everybody is okay, but I got other stuff to do.
Valen?
After.
Valen's at his bastion.
Okay, he's just gonna be here the whole day, or there the whole day. Okay. Before you finish your meal, then Leonidas, Avathon does show up.
Oh.
Avathon, you walk into a room that is absolutely full of people, and Galbos is running around very quickly, getting plates, cleaning things up, taking food from the kitchen, and then you see your five people that you know at one table.
Nice. just come over and stand in between the two young lads.
Seems
Oh.
like the party got started a little early.
Look who it is. Avathon, welcome.
Hello.
How's your few hours been up here so far?
Fulfilling. It looks like you guys are all enjoying yourselves.
Excellent.
He'll go over to the other side of Ulner, wait until he's done with his drink, and grab a free mug and hold it up to the keg if it's still got anything left in it.
Yeah, it's probably it's got some left.
Barely. No. I'm just kidding.
Mariner's Blessing is like 20% ABV, by the way. It's
what?
not Hansy's Hammer. It's not made from fucking source juice, but it's goddamn strong.
What, do you want me to roll a constitution check or something?
Hey, I did that with Jedediah,
Just saying.
firing off the gun in the bar, you know?
I forgot.
You remember
you
that?
fired off the-
Fucking trouble with that.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
It's like, I'll roll Constitution. Let's see how I'm doing.
Yeah, you guys
Got a lot of bar
I guess had
fights.
more than one scuffle.
Oh, a lot of bar fights, yeah.
I guess yeah, it's you guys. Ulner, you've probably been here for an hour. Linus, you've probably been here for like 20 minutes at this point. Yeah, both of you can roll a con save.
Oh boy.
Dimitri,
Okay.
if you're also partaking, you can.
Damn, no crit, boys. The dream is dead, or 4 in a row.
Oh, I looked at the wrong dice, so that's why.
All
I
righty.
thought I had an at 20.
Ulner, I mean, you're doing good, but it's a lot of alcohol is a lot of alcohol. Linus, Dimitri, you guys are definitely feeling it. It's a nice feeling.
Nice. You better look out, Avathon. He might have drank that dry over there.
It's got a little something in it. Ulner, you mind filling this up for an old man?
He'll pull
Gabos
up
just
the chair
gives you a
and plop
nod
down.
and throws down a plate with some just bread and very simple stew on it.
Appreciative.
A little
as
salute,
always.
runs away.
Runs away. Yeah, runs away. He's
I was
Gabos is
grabbing sleeping people and piling them up over here.
I was just Leonidas gonna look at him run away and be like, wow, I know Galbos was fast, but even in here, serving all these people, my eyes could barely keep up with him.
Getting him drunk as fast as possible so he doesn't have to keep serving him,
Yeah,
piling him up.
that's the trick.
What a genius idea. I couldn't think of that.
All right. Is there anything that anyone of the group needs to do during this day?
Oh, during this day?
Mhm.
After this? Yes.
Leonidas would like to talk to Avathon today.
Yeah, you guys can both get up and start wandering out at the same time.
Hey, Avathon.
Looks at you inquisitively.
Oh, well, we've teleported to the door. I wanted to talk to you about a few things that's been crossed my mind.
Would you
Don't-
like Conrad and Emma to be a part of this conversation?
No.
Okay.
Honor, Dimitri, could you keep an eye on them?
Yeah.
He'll tap both
Well,
of them
that
on
was weird. Yeah.
the. He'll tap Emma and Kara on the shoulders. You two are in good hands. Don't worry. Then he'll walk away.
Yes. You are in good hands.
Being 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
It hits fast.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go outside or something. Somewhere it's like kind of quiet. Or seclusive. Like we don't have to go to a room, but I mean, I guess we could.
Outside's fine.
So, Avathon. I know you've seen a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I sort of feel a little lost right now. And no, that's not just the ale hitting me. I've been through a lot. I feel like I've seen so many things and so many hard things to even believe. Does it ever get easier? The death.
Unfortunately, it does not. But what does get easier with time, my young friend, is learning, unfortunately, to move on. And carrying the weight of those things you lost with every step you take forward.
I know Sir Declan told me that I do need to overcome. There will be many obstacles in my life. It's just hard for me to, and then he'll kind of like look up at the sun to my previous oath, but I just wish I could help more people. I'm happy we got the ones we did out of there, but there's still so many more. And then he'll look at his hands. My healing powers of being a paladin are not what they used to be.
I think I quite understand, little sheep. If you will indulge an old man in a story, do you feel you have time?
Yes, I do. I would love to hear it.
Back in my younger years, after many wars were fought, plenty of battles, I unfortunately was shuffled off to a lot of secretary work. There was something called this little countryside. I forget the exact region I was in, but they always called it the Beast of Jabudon, down in Aljabanald. I felt quite happy when I got sent there. I was ready to go slay a great beast, something I had not been able to do in a long time. Upon my travels through there, I've learned what the beast had done, killed plenty of livestock, plenty of women, children, other brave men, much like myself. Upon searching for the beast one day, I came upon an old shepherd. That old shepherd was holding a small little lamb in his hands. And it almost took the breath out of me. He was weeping. I walked up to him and I said, I am sorry that he had been clearly affected by this beast that had been roaming around. And I left some coin at his feet and I tried to carry on my way, but he caught up to me rather fast and returned the coin to me. And I said that there was no reason to do such a thing, that this was to help him rebuild, but quite the interesting little thing. I thought the lamb had been slaughtered. The little hurt lamb was quite alive. And the old man told me that he was crying, but he was crying tears of joy, my young friend. See, the shepherd had learned a long time ago that he may lose sheep, he may gain sheep. But the sheep that is lost that returns, that is a great joy. Any good shepherd knows that, and I think that, given time, you may be just like that little sheep, that little lamb, if you take the right steps.
Yeah, I could see that. It's almost as if when I lost Emma and Conrad and now we found them. That is the joy I feel. I feared that they were dead, and that could have been worse. But here they are. Here we are. You weren't with us yet, but some of our old, well, one of our old friends, Rickard, he was a man of very interesting words, to say the least. But in what little time I knew him, I felt it was my duty to, again, look out for them and all my other friends. We were up by the docks. Actually, our first encounter really with this cult of Tiamat. And we went our separate ways. Rickard went with Valen to go and check on one direction, and then me and the others went the other way. There was some time had passed, and we hadn't heard from them or seen them. They didn't recover. It happened to be on my steed at the time. I took the initiative to run back with, and they were at the hands, at the mercy of this large man and his axe. I stepped in. I killed him. Only to find Rickard and Valen at death's door, just barely holding on. I brought them back. I brought the breath of life back to them. And although I didn't show it, I was very happy about that. Happy that I could make a difference there and save them. Although, fast forward when I couldn't actually save Rickard, and he actually died. Although, bit of a hard-headed man tried strolling into the king's quarters and was just burned away in a giant electrical strike. But I couldn't help. I felt so powerless. I even froze. I just didn't know what to do. And so I ran away. Not strong enough. And then Damocles, you were there. It just, as of right now, it hasn't gotten easier. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get back whatever light has left me from this. Just kind of whisper it now. This Tiamat. He's gonna look him right in the eyes now and just say, "I don't want to be this. I never wanted this. It's just I've been tricked. I've been manipulated by that Xiphis lady. This whole time, every time I prayed, I thought it was a Montor speaking to me. It wasn't. I don't know if I feel betrayed by him or, what's worse, betraying my people. I've become part of the enemy that I've sworn to defeat. I feel I am part of evil now, and I know the others are concerned about me. It's hard to vocalize how I'm feeling, but I don't feel any sort of pull, any sort of change on my morals, but my powers just are not the same. So I don't know. I'm trying to find what the next right thing is to do.
You have had quite a lot on your mind, my young friend. I do feel your pain. I had witnessed once or a handful of your friend Rickard's preaching work. I had never particularly stuck around for too long to hear whatever he got up to. And it's interesting that he went and confronted the king. I have my own ideas about the king and more personal matters, but I feel what you are getting at. I think something that might ground you a little bit has helped me in my time, and I would appreciate to pass it on to you.
He's gonna reach into his pocket and he's gonna pull out a little platinum dragon that has like a little keychain on it.
While you're doing that, or you're reaching into your pocket, he'll just kind of lean in and whisper to you, "If it makes you feel better, I I don't quite like this king.
He'll just nod along. He's gonna produce a little necklace.
I don't rub on it. Well, it sounds weird, but you get what I mean. This is a little something I grew quite fond of, but it has done these old bones quite enough.
He's gonna hand you over. It's a very tiny, small little platinum dragon.
Okay.
That right there represents my other patron that I worship. It represents Bahamut. You have quite the interesting mixture going on, but the thing with Tiamat is that Lord Bahamut never leaves her in check for too long without him balancing it out. I feel that is the reason why I myself has been called here. Whatever has been happening, it needs a dragonkin of my caliber. Some of the good needs to weigh out the bad.
Oh, I'll take it from you.
Whenever you need a little anchoring in your life, just give that a little rub. It'll help center you a little bit. I don't have a special connection like you do with the gods. It might help you a little bit better than it did for me.
Well, thank you, Avathon. This truly means a lot to me. A little part of me has returned now that Emma and Conrad are safe. But yes, I do still feel a bit empty. This might help. Thank you. Put it in his pocket.
Pat you on the shoulder. Okay, I need to go find Valen.
All right. The two of you can get an inspiration if you don't have one already.
Oh, yippee.
All right. You show up at Valen's quarters. Valen's bastion.
Yep.
All
I gotta
right.
pee. I'll be right back.
I'm
Valen,
knocking
you
that. I'm knocking that motherfucking front door down.
Hold on. On my way. Valen will open the door. Avathon.
Valen, mind if I come in?
Sure. Valen will open the door a little wider. Then close the door behind you.
Walks in. He'll just lean up on like one of the workbenches that are free.
There's a little table in here. There's a little table.
Yeah, he got to ore farm a little bit. He's not gonna sit down. Let him kill.
Valen will sit down.
I will not be long, but I appreciate you coming to a better understanding of why Farkos needed to live. And it pleased me quite a bit to see that you were not as rambunctious to
That's weird because
go after other heads.
I don't know what's going on with my computer. Like it seemed to like logged me out of everything. Like everything. Like even my software I've downloaded. So it's very strange.
All right.
Discord gave the notification I went live, but that's weird that I hate Twitch, so
Well, the main matter I came here to, I am not here to take
also hello Choke.
most of what is yours as it is yours, but I would like a small stipend of that little treasury you found in.
Yeah, I figured I'd come deliver. But there's just been quite a bit on my mind since we've left, and well, haven't had the chance to divide it all up. I'll do that now.
I just want to say I had a sound for coin handling and a sound for coin bag toss ready for this. And I'm irate that I can't use it.
Oh
Just
damn.
make the sound effects with your mouth.
Clink, clink,
I can't. It's not even picking up.
clink, 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 clink.
All right. Anything?
Valen will. I think I'll be here a while. So if you wouldn't mind delivering the share to the rest of the group, would do me a favor, since I seem to have done you yours in the minds of Tiamat.
Or not.
Valen will hand you a sack of 750 platinum. Comes out to 150 platinum each. But I know we just met that Dimitri guy. He did help us quite a bit, so I gave him an even share. That's between me, you, Galbos, Leonidas, Dimitri, and Ulner.
I trust your judgment. I appreciate it. I will deliver it.
Thank you.
Nodders. All right, time to go spend 10,000 gold.
Right. Do you need to spend that on this day, or can you wait for a long rest?
Nah, I can.
All right. Anything else that needs to be done this long rest? Okay. Perfect. So, you guys long rest.
Yay!
Galbos, your inn is pretty well cleaned out. It's pretty well cleaned out, other than the brew, because
Can I have a tune to Pit Breaker?
was free. Yes, you can.
Nice.
Who?
Yep.
And
Who?
Don't worry about it.
all right, so we got, let me scroll back down. Okay, so Galbos, you awake in the morning to Mary kind of shaking you awake. Galbos.
Hey. What? Oh,
I woke up to go look at what we had and count what we had left to get ready to go shopping. Just docked back up today, but there was a man in the inn sitting at a table by the hearth. Doesn't look harmless, but I figured he wasn't here for me. You, no offense, with the strange company that you were tending to keep, I figured he'd be here for you. So I saw him, said hello. He said hello. And then I came back up here to get you.
all right. I'll check it out then. Let me get dressed.
Thank you, hon. All right. And you leave your room and you start coming down the stairs to a very light, sweet smell of tobacco smoke. You notice that the hearth is already lit. You put it out before you went to bed last night. Whoever this is has lit it. You see it flickering. You see it flickering across the the wall here. Just the light of it. And as you come down the stairs, you see the man you've only seen once before.
Oh,
Well, hello, Cabos.
hey, how you doing there?
I'm doing just wonderfully. And how are you? Been through a
It's
lot.
all right.
It's been quite a fortnight since I last saw you, and well, I know you've been through a lot, as has your team. Wanted to check up on you. Little welfare check, if you don't mind.
Hey, no worries. It's been a wee bit crazy. Can I get you something to eat? Something to drink?
Oh no, I can take care of that myself, but you seem to be a quieter one of the group. Let some of the loudmouths take the stage most of the time, and that's all well and good, but take a seat with me. I'd like to hear how things went down from your perspective.
All right, hold up just a second, and I'll lean back or yell up the stairs. Mary, he's fine. There's no danger.
She walks down about 30 seconds later. So, I believe I left you in quite capable hands. It seems some things have been disrupted, but let's hear it. Just
Hey, well, your friend Ulner, it was quite a big help for us down there.
glad to hear it. That's what he's meant to do. He's he kind of stares off a little bit. He's a good one. He's a good one, that man. A very good one.
Hey, well, if you want to know what happened, I don't know how much you know about what's going on down there, but it seems like they're trying to summon Tiamat as a cult down there. We did what we could. Long story short, we captured their logistics officer, messed up their books. We killed the leader of their guards, and the rest of the guards went crazy and went running around all over the place. We destroyed about half of the works they've been creating gear for giants, and that's how they've been funding the operation, is selling all this gear to the giants. And I reckon the giants been helping them out by capturing people for them, capturing slaves, and like we right mucked that up as much as we could, but and then we got on out of there. But that's about the gist of it.
Sounds like things went fairly smoothly. Sounds like you messed the place up a little bit, a lot of bit. Got some things out of it, and stifled some progress. It's good to hear. Balance.
Hey, we did lose a good man. We did lose Damocles, but hey, that's how you'd want to go. He went down fighting.
Well, while a small consolation, it is nonetheless. Balance must be kept, and what you're doing, what you've done, and what you will do are all things to keep the balance, Galbos. And I thank you for that. And as a token of my thanks, takes a pretty long draw from his pipe. Before I head off to my next journey, I wanted to ask you, all of your comrades, in fact, including you, but figured I'd get to, rest a spell before summoning everyone here, and just talk to you first. But given the fact that you've been in the depths for well, a couple of weeks now. Doing a whole lot of fighting, a whole lot of killing, and a whole lot of saving. You've been working your tail off. What's something that you feel could help you out, Galbos?
The only thing I want is for Mary and Violet to be safe. That's all I really want. I don't want to be moving around all over the place, running from my past. Wanted to settle down here, and come to find out it's yeah, this place has got its problems, and I'd rather solve those problems than run away from them. So, as long as they're safe, I'm happy.
Very well, Gabos. A word of advice, though. You won't be able to run from your past. None of us really can. But I can see many patterns, many things that others cannot. It's not soon. It won't be today. It won't be tomorrow. But your past will need to be dealt with. Yours and Valen's. Yes, staying here won't save you. Staying here won't keep your families, neither of your families, safe forever. I talked about balance, needing to set things right. I met that man one time. That man who runs the show. And that black vow of yours. He will need to be dealt with. And while you have your plates quite full, the only way to set that piece on the chessboard right is to capture it. So just keep that in mind. Don't need to be looking over your shoulder every single day, Galbos, but that infection is festering, and it will continue to. Why don't you gather the rest of your company? I'd like to speak with them before I leave.
Hey, I'll do what I can. Don't know how long I'll be gone. I don't know if they're all home or what, but I'll do what I can.
Well, Valen's at his workshop. Avathon's at his. Leonidas is with his friends at his sanctuary. And well, Honor and Dimitri are rooming here for now.
Hey, I'll start with Honor and Dimitri, and then I'll head out. You gonna be staying? You sure you don't want any food?
No, not to worry. And as he says, not to worry, Mary comes out of the pantry, a sheet of parchment and a quill. Galbos!
Hey,
The pantry's full!
what do you mean it's full? We were
It's full
completely
as
out
ever
last
been.
night.
I don't know. There's just everything's in there. I thought it was you.
I'll turn and look at Red Noso squinting at him. Did you do this?
He takes a long draw from his pipe. As he exhales, he Winks at you.
well,
You did something
Mary, I
very good.
reckon that's been taken care of then.
You both did very good things yesterday. Serving those people. You deserve something in return.
Well, Mary, if you can look after him and get him anything he needs, I gotta go get the crew back together. We need to have a little talk with this gentleman.
Would anybody be opposed to going to the Sleeping Giant at like 6:30 in the morning when Galbos wakes you up?
No.
If I have to.
All right. So, dawn is still coming. It's more of a light gray outside, and you guys all waking up, make your way over to the Sleeping Giant, and Rhodozna himself is sitting, enjoying a smoke, enjoying the warm fire behind him. He gives you all warm greetings as he sees you. Dimitri, as he sees you. We have not met, but well met all the same. Thank you for everything that you are doing and everything that you will do, my young, powerful one.
You're welcome, I guess.
Just heed some words that not from me, but I suspect sometime soon that you'll hear something that you need to hear. So just keep your mind open. Maybe over the next couple hours.
Can I either make an Arcana investigation or perception to see like what I
Whichever
can
you'd like.
gather about him?
Yeah, whichever you'd like.
All right. 24 for the Arcana.
Oh,
All right. You're just trying to perceive if he is
How magical he is
how magical he is.
in comparison to myself.
Okay.
Basically, am I dealing with a deity here or a god?
So you're kind of feeling out kind of the magical nature.
Yeah.
And as you're kind of trying to perceive, he takes off his hat and he kind of hands it to you. You don't sense anything, by the way. You don't sense anything. And then he
Okay.
takes off his hat and he kind of hands it to you. Just take a peek.
Take a peek.
Just entertain an old man.
I'll look in his hat, expecting to see a rabbit.
You look in his hat, and you see at first pure darkness, nothing, just the void, like you're looking into a bag of holding filled with darkness, nothing. And then you see yourself as a baby. You see yourself as a child. You see everything that happened to your hometown. You see yourself in the third person arriving to your city block in the slums. And you see after that nothing but hate and carnage, investigations, anger. And then you see a kind of on the horizon, as all this stuff is happening, all these scenes are flickering in his hat. You see a silvery, shining light cresting over horizon. And then you blink and the hat's gone from your hands and it's back on his head.
I will immediately like bow out of respect.
No need for that. No need for that. I'm actually here to serve you today, my friend.
I don't believe that.
Oh, well, you will soon.
All right.
I am from, and his smile meets his eyes as he smiles and says, I am but a humble and ancient merchant, here to make the world just a little better of a place.
Well, allow me to be your conduit then.
I appreciate the offer. If I have any need of you, I will certainly look you up, Dimitri.
I don't
But-
think you need to do that.
I'll show up if I need to.
That's what I expected.
Ulner, as you come down the stairs. Hello, my friend. How are you feeling after last night?
I think I'm all right. I've had
Good.
more fun nights.
Well, I wanted to gather everyone here, but most especially you, Ulner, as I promised we would be seeing each other after your adventure, after your helpfulness. But wanted everyone here. Dimitri, while you're here, what's something that you need? Something you need in your life, in your pockets, in your hands. Metaphorically, literally, figuratively. What are you looking for in life right now?
I think I could either use an upgrade on my longsword or potentially some new robes that might do something a bit fancy.
I believe you'll find some in the next few days. You'll come across some.
Okay. I will keep my
Um,
eyes out then for
Valen,
whatever gifts may be bestowed upon me.
he smiles. Valen, Leonidas, Avathon. You guys enter the room and you see the same odd rainbow clothed little old man talking with Dimitri and Ulner. Hello to the rest of you.
Oh, it's you again.
Small nod.
It is me again. Many changes have found their way to you, it seems, Leonidas.
That is correct. More or less for the better.
He kind of looks under raised eyebrows. You don't need to hide from me, Leonidas. I won't bite.
Well,
These changes. Go ahead.
yes. I'll just say I got my friends back. That's a good change.
That is certainly the best kind. I'm glad. Glad that they are safe. I'm glad that you found them that way. The road ahead will be long. But I promise you'll all get back to where you are. Through all these changes, though, Leonidas, what do you find that you're in need of? What do you need to protect yourself, to protect others? Stability in life. A power over evil.
You
What
seem to
do
be
you,
describing that of my old paladin oath.
Is that what you want?
We kind of look at him and squint his eyes a little bit. Yeah, it hasn't been the same. This newfound power is not what I thought it'd be. And to be honest, it kind of sucks knowing that this is all for Tiamat.
It may feel that way sometimes, but you are not the one who gives you yourself power. Just because you are bestowed that doesn't mean you serve the one who bestowed you.
Really?
Very few are stuck in that trap. But if restoration is that which you seek, Leonidas, I believe you'll find some. Maybe not in the way that you were thinking, maybe not in the way that you have been hoping, but redemption will find you.
He'll nod his head.
And you, Valen,
Yes. What was her name again?
Radozna Modrost,
Mr.
amateur
Madros.
merchant, at your service.
Amateur merchant. Well, you don't seem like the amateur to me, but
Well, let me grow my expertise and maybe find something that you're in need of. I've got my sources, and I can likely find whatever it is you need. Weapons, armor, books, history lessons, you name it.
well, if I'm being honest, I need a little bit of a break. But instead of that, I've always been fond of a dagger or two.
All of it shall be yours. You'll know when it comes your way.
Well, I give a little nod. Thank you, Mr. Madrost.
No,
In a
thank you.
very confused way.
Thank you. And your priorities are straight, Valen. I can guarantee you that. Not fret over them. Do not fret over how it may affect. But you're doing the right thing. And he just looks at you and smiles knowingly.
Knowingly. I'm glad to hear.
Abaton! How about yourself?
To be honest, I'm completely comforting in my old age.
Evlon's gonna slump down.
We both know that that's a lie.
I've never been good at telling them.
He's gonna really let his age really show. You let his shoulders aren't gonna seep as high. Get a little bit of that gut come out.
I mean, to be honest, Mr. Madros, you already brought me one gift of seeing a good old friend. I do have one thing. Would you like to make a deal?
I'm a merchant. Deals are my favorite.
Well, it looks like I'm quite in luck. As you can see, I am a man of advanced age. I don't feel like these old bones will have much more to go on. Would you agree that whoever may take up my mantle next, would you offer them the same deal when they decide to do so? Would you help them, arm them? If that is not too much to ask, to put my last few years betting on something that will probably happen in the future. Could be tomorrow for all I know.
What do you mean when you say you're mental? What title, what role are you looking to bestow?
Anybody who's willing to keep the fight on, to dream of a better tomorrow for those they are around, the will to do it.
He sits quietly for about 5 seconds and then pulls a long breath through his pipe. Keeps it in his mouth a little bit, slowly releases it. Platon, for reasons that I cannot tell you right now, for reasons far beyond the scope that you think your influence may have, I'm afraid I cannot take that deal. The reasons will be clear to you in time, but while there will be plenty of successors to take up a mantle of bettering the world, strengthening good, I do not believe it is in the way that you may have in mind, my friend.
One can only hope. And I
So
hope
the-
that maybe you'll change your mind when it happens. Who knows? I'm an optimistic.
And is that the only thing you wish then? Even if I cannot promise, you wish to keep that sliver of a chance that maybe something rolls along.
I do.
I have seen years, centuries go by. I've seen eons go by. Avathon. And that kind of age, that kind of experience, not only do you notice patterns, but patterns seem to present themselves to you. And while I can tell you that there will not be a mantle to pass on in the way that you know, the way that you believe or think, if you wish only for my offer to go to the next one worthy of it, I can do that for you, if that is all you wish.
With all my heart.
And he'll nod to him.
It is done. And maybe you'll see it come to fruition. But I would not hold out hope that you'll see it. But it will, at some point, come to fruition. Maybe you won't be the one to hand the mantle to the next person, but there will be a next person in some lifetime. And they will surely appreciate your gift. Now, you, Honor, I'm afraid that I do not have a gift to offer you. I'm afraid that I cannot make much promises or tangible objects available to you. But there is a very long conversation that we need to have, my boy.
Really? Am I too powerful already? Is that it?
You jest, but that may just be the case. He stands up, tucks the lit pipe into a pocket. The pocket then ceases to exist. The flame in the hearth grows a little brighter, warming the room a little more. Ulnar, the world is changing. You know this. Everybody in this room knows that the world is changing with these sources and these mystical powers and these kings and emperors, queens and gods looking to get their hands on them. But you, Ulnar, there are bigger things that I believe you will be offered to yet play another part in. And I know you want to settle down. You've been through more than anybody at your age or anybody in their lifetime should have to go through. But there are things that I must tell you, and you have to tell me if you wish to still recede to a quiet life, or if you will selflessly take up the mantle for maybe one last long journey.
Well, the way I see it, I'm kind of already in the extra credit. I think,
You are.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd make it this far to begin with. So with this extra time, I didn't want to waste it, you know. So if that means
all
giving
about
it
the
to
time.
other people, that's what I want to do. But if nobody needs me, I'm more than happy to go back to that quiet life.
Well, that is entirely your decision to make, Ulnar. The question that I have for you is not to answer a call. I'm not giving you a situation for you to answer. Rather, I'm asking if you wish to be in a situation at all. Let's take a walk, Ulnar.
I can do that.
And as they as Ulnar and we need to add one more picture. Oh, well, never mind. It did not take. All right. As Radosna and Ulnar get up and start casually walking towards the door of the sleeping giant. Rhodosna turns. Thank you all once again for everything that you have done and everything that you will do. I will see
Thank
all
you,
of you.
Mr. Madrost. Oh,
I will see all of you again under different circumstances and different needs, I'm sure.
Thank you, oh wise one.
Stay well. And as he turns and continues walking slowly out of the doorway, the threshold of the sleeping giant, Rhodosna.
Wait, Rhodosna.
He stops and turns. Yes, Leonidas.
He'll run up to him. Actually, there is a more important thing to me.
Is there?
Even if I stayed like this for the rest of my life, I can be okay with that. But I want to know that whatever has affected Emma down there, is it just time? Or is it something stronger that needs to be done to help her?
Leonidas. The condition that Emma is under, as everybody is who is in that same place. It was a strong magic that infects her. And I am very sorry to say that I won't take it away from her, because it's not just her that needs to be healed. It's you too. It's Conrad. And this process isn't some simple therapy or snap of my fingers. She needs time, Leonidas. There are things going on in her mind that are infectious. It's been a parasite. And the only thing to keep that parasite from growing, the only thing to really remove it, it isn't just an action. It isn't a string of actions. It's not a spell or a prayer, even. It's just time and many days and many words. It will relieve itself. It will leave her. But more than anything, she just needs Conrad and yourself to just be there. And show her that while she's not physically in the same place anymore, she needs to know that you will be there when she leaves that rut mentally, emotionally. A lot of whisperers have spoken into her mind. She needs to know that this salvation is real.
All right, I understand. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonidas. Thank you. Now, Ulnar. And as they leave the sleeping giant, you guys see through the gray blue of the moon, reflecting its light onto Aeocetus. A shimmering gold will line both Radosna and Alner. As Radosna says, "The world will be made fresh, Alner. You ever considered being the god?" And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh, what?
Goodbye, Alner. Alner, you forgot your 150 platinum. Alner.
Oh no! Oh, he's gone. And he's gone.
Alan is so bummed right now.
And he's gone. All right, more for me.
Hey, he owes that to me for all that ale he drank.
And that is
Shit, must have been some prime stuff.
that is the end of campaign 3, Act 4. There's a lot left to do. There's a
Oh.
lot of loose ends still out there, but that is the end of Act 4. So
Goodbye, Alner.
Damn, man. All right. Thanks for the help,
Miss
Bye,
you.
Alner.
my guy.
Well, thank you guys for the time.
Cool to have you
Yeah,
on.
Come
dude.
back.
It was a
It's
pleasure
fun,
to have you,
bro.
dude.
Pleasure to
it's
have
been
you.
awesome. It's been awesome to have you, Nolan.
That's
It's
been cool. yeah.
real. Please come back and just say, "Wait, Radosna, I forgot my 150 platinum,
Yeah.
so no one gets extra money."
He just books it away from Radosna.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
150 platinum or be a god? 150 platinum or
I
be
need
a
Yeah.
my money. I need my money.
Money or godliness?
To find the right corner of the continent, and I could live like a god.
You can go to Damocles' home
Oh.
in the jungle.
Awesome arc from all of you. Your guys' RP over the last 15 sessions.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This arc lasted 15 sessions. You guys went and met Alner 15 sessions ago. That's 1/3 of the campaign so far.
Oh my god, dude. 15 sessions is
uh,
over 3 months. 3 and a
Yeah,
half
it
months.
felt
yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
did.
felt fucking long.
I'm
Well, we
glad
had
it did.
two
It was
character
kind of-
deaths.
That was one of the things that I wanted that to feel like, really, really big, and it
Yeah,
is,
no, that
and
was-
it will continue to be. But
Definitely.
Did you look?
you guys had awesome RP this arc.
Yeah.
There were some repetitive combats, but there were some really good ones, and you guys had a lot of really good character growth. So keep it up. That was, I think, our best work yet.
Nice.
A great
And
arc,
next
dude.
week we'll start campaign 3, arc 5,
Ooh.
and we'll see
Do
what
we
the
have in
world.
store?
We'll see what the next dawn brings as the world keeps turning.
Damn.
Dude.
Gentlemen, well, I gotta go. Honor. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Goosey.
I'm gonna start
Bye, Goose.
Yeah.
stream
See you next week.
So see you.
later.
Yeah.
See you next week
All right.
to Mangoose.
I'll
Oh,
see
to
you
Mangoose. Okay,
Not
okay.
to Alner. I'll see
next
you never
week.
again, guy.
I'll see you next week.
Next week.
All right.
What's that
um,
from?
Getting off
Nick,
going to bed.
what's that
That's from my
from?
YouTube
All right,
videos.
better.
It's been a
Oh.
pleasure.
Later, Benner.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Benner.
I get
Peace.
Take care, guys.
That's from
That's
all
from
his
my Hood Outlaws
outro
and
from
Legends
his Hood
videos,
Outlaws
dude.
and Legends videos.
I am sorry, I've never watched the Z Hood
Damn.
Outlaws and Legends video.
Wow, dude.
Damn,
Even
man.
a real fan?
That's
Come on.
cold.
If it makes you feel any better, I've also never watched a Hood Outlaws and Legends YouTube video.
Ooh.
So
Hey, you know what? That does make me feel better. Appreciate it.
I have watched streams,
Yeah,
but
dude.
never.
All right, bye, guys.
Goated.